Hi, Jared Hoyman with VisibleTour.com, and today we are going to test out audio in the wind. It is super windy outside, so we're going to go out there. I'm going to walk around. We have the Sennheiser 416 with the dead cat on. I'm going to take the dead cat off, put it back on, do a few tests, and see, does it make a big difference when there's wind, and what is it like when you don't have it, and should you even attempt to record in the wind? So let's head out there right now and see what it's going to be like. So this is what this microphone sounds like. So if you're recording audio and you don't have any kind of wind protection, any kind of muff, sound, whatever, muff, who says that? Me, I just said that. But this is what it sounds like with the wind. Here comes a big gust of wind right now. It's just blowing like crazy, and that's what it sounds like with a lot of wind blowing right at this microphone without any kind of dead cat on there. And so why do you want a dead cat? A dead cat would stop the wind hitting the microphone itself and would give you more clear audio. So this is what it sounds like without a dead cat on. We're in the backyard. This isn't even as windy as the front of the house, but it is still pretty windy. So I'm going to now put the dead cat on. Okay, so we have the dead cat on right now. How does the sound? How's the audio with the dead cat? The wind did die down just a little bit. We're kind of going through spurts. Again, I am in my backyard where there's a lot of trees. It's not as windy, but there is some wind breeze coming right now. And if it was without the dead cat, you would definitely hear it. So it is a nice breeze coming in against it. One thing to note, the dead cat is amazing when doing it for podcasts. And what I mean by that is people will buy pop filters so you don't hear that popping sound when everything is coming through when you're doing a podcast. See that pop sound? And so I've used this for my voiceovers when I'm doing tutorials, which I'll be doing this week, and it works out really well. So the Sennheiser 416 with the dead cat on it next to your mouth, just a few inches away, works really well when podcasting. So again, we do not have the dead cat on right now, but this is what it would be like if you didn't have any kind of wind protection on your microphone. I don't recommend it. So now I will pop this back on real quick. Now we have the dead cat on. This is what it sounds like with any kind of wind. Does my voice sound a lot different? Is it more muffled with the dead cat on? You let me know. Again, make a comment below. Let me know if you use a dead cat when you're outside in the wind. Even if it's not a windy day, you just never know what's going to happen out here. I recommend always using these. And you can purchase these on Amazon, at B&H. If you do purchase through Amazon, please use the link below. They're very inexpensive. It doesn't cost you any extra either. Yeah, so here we have a little bit of wind coming this way. It has been windy all day here in Wisconsin. We had snow yesterday. Oh, here comes some wind. Let's move this direction. Here's a test. I'm gonna go run down the driveway here. So running. Without the dead cat. So that's without the dead cat on. And this is what that sounds like. We're gonna just set it here on the porch. So not even moving around. This is what it sounds like without the dead cat on. Wind is coming this way. You can see the audio levels moving. It's definitely picking it up. And as it's blowing wind, I'm going to put this on. All right, so that is what it's like on. and the audio levels just went back quite a bit. It's my wife. She's going to go pick up our daughter. So here's a big gust of wind. And the only audio you might be hearing is just the wind through the leaves. It may not be blowing right on there. Wow. That was a lot of wind. So that was even windier than when I had the dead cat off. Super windy right now. It's blowing right at it. How is the audio? I'm going to take the dead cat off right now one last time just to see how that is. It's a lot different without it on. Maybe I should go up to my balcony. It'll be a lot windier up there. All right, so we have a really good breeze hitting right now, and we have the dead cat on. Again, this is the ideal condition to be outside, capturing the sounds of fall, but not hearing the push. Here's a big, you can hear it in the trees. Can you hear it against the microphone? Is it distorting any of the sound when the wind blows against it? And ultimately, this is what you want. You want the most crisp, clear audio when someone is speaking in front of the camera, and you don't want the distractions of the wind blowing against the microphone, making all that kind of distortion. So if you have a shotgun microphone and you don't have a dead cat, you are going to get a lot of sound that is distorted because of the wind. So my recommendation is to get one, put it on. It makes a world of a difference. If you're inside, you really don't need a dead cat at all, except if you're going to be doing any kind of podcasting. If you are close, like I am right now, you're not going to get those pop sounds, which is awesome. So it's kind of a twofold. Works well with wind, works good as a pop filter inside for podcasting or voiceover work. So I'm Jared with VisibleTour.com. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. And there's going to be more videos on DaVinci Resolve coming up this week as well. So stay tuned.